Hi Leo, this is Marishi Amashar Suluka. Let's see, what is your situation as of now and what you need to hear from me right now? Leo's out there, Sun rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Alright, your first card is the Six of Pentacles. Looking at the Six of Cups, behind the deck we've got the Nine of Wands. There's something which you're anxious about. Okay? You're on the fence about it. Six of Pentacles is initiating. This is in regards to a connection. Okay? You're on the fence about how they will react. You want to offer or initiate something. I'm just going to break the deck here. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus energy, a Scorpion energy, or probably a Sagittarius energy. Two of Cups. This is in regards to a connection, relationship. Okay. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancerian energy. Leo's out there. Can we have the next card, please? Leo's out there. Can we have the next card, please? This one. Knight of Wands. Very passionate, very fired up energy. Behind the deck, we've got this Knight of Swords. You're charging forward. You're deciding to initiate anyhow. Okay? You're on the fence about it, but I see you initiating. With these two cards as well, very, very fired up. And it's like you're doing it anyhow. Because Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in this deck. No more thinking, just executing. All right? So with these two cards, it's just doing what you got to do. That kind of energy. Even if it makes you anxious about how they will react, you are still going to go with it. You are still going to reach out or, whatever you're planning with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe because of the Two of Cups, you want to be in a connection with them. I don't know. Yeah. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini energy or probably a Scorpion or a Sagittarius energy. Can we have the next card, please? Leo's out there. This one. In the center of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Behind the deck, we've got the King of Swords energy. There is something about that is a contrast energy. You kept this to yourself. Okay, there is something about why do we have the Four of Pentacles now? For a very long it's like keeping it to yourself, keeping it close to, under the vest kind of situation. Like the other person did not know what is in your heart. Does that make sense? Yeah. There is this energy of keeping it to yourself. But now, I get this energy. You were deciding to open up. You would decide, because very passionate energy, very fired up energy. And then Six of Pentacles. You're going to rush with it. You're not going to keep it to yourself. You're going to reach out to them. If you like a person, you kept it to yourself, but now you're finally going to reach out to them and tell them, I love you. That kind of energy. Huh? Interesting. It doesn't have to be a relationship situation itself, because Eight of Pentacles, I see you putting in the work. All right? Something which you kept to yourself, I see you initiating, putting in the work. You're very focused on wanting this to work out. That is why you're charging forward. Charging forward with this. No more waiting. When I spoke about the Knight of Swords, no more waiting. You were sitting tight, doing nothing about it, but now there's something about, taking action. You've decided with this King of Swords energy. This is somebody who's logical, practical, who does the right thing and all that. So it's like you have decided to make this work. You decided to put in the work to see where things go. Even if you're anxious about it, you've decided, I got to do this. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn energy, a Virgo energy, and Aquarius or a Capricorn energy. Can we have the next card, please? Leo's out there. Can we have the next card, please? Just one. The World. They want me to look at two other cards. Behind the deck, we're looking at the Ten of Wands. Again, a little overwhelmed by this. Alright, you want things to come through. This is a merchant who's waiting for the ships to return. Three of Wands. We've got the Temperance. So there is something about you waiting on whatever it is you're waiting on. You want this to come through. Temperance, for things to get aligned. The World. There's something about your energy where you are fixated, or you're very, how do I say this? You made up your mind, all right? It's like you've decided this is what you want, all right? And you're trying to make it happen. Even with this Temperance energy, you made up your mind. This is what you want, like whatever you're waiting on. I need this to come through. I need this in my world. That is why you're deciding to all of a sudden rush in. Okay, charge forward, execute. You're done waiting. That kind of energy. It's like it's just weighing on your head. Okay, it's just getting a little heavy on you. That is why you finally, earlier it was a Nine of Wands, now we have the Ten of Wands. So it's like you want closure. All right. You want this to happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you want to give it a shot. That is why earlier we had the Eight of Pentacles energy. You're putting in the work. You're doing what it takes, okay, to make it happen. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries energy, a Sagittarius energy, or strong Sagittarius energy. You want this in your world, all right? If it's a person, you want them to be a part of your world. You're transforming the situation, connection between the two of you. You want them to be yours, maybe. Can we have the last card, please? Leo's out there. Can we have the last card, please? I get this energy, you're very passionate about this person. I'm just going to point it out. There's something about wanting to sleep with this person. I'm just saying. Okay? Because this person seems to be on the bed, like naked, pretty much naked. Okay? Not on the bed. She's not on the bed. It's just a lady surrounded by a wreath. And that's about it. I'm just saying this is a very passionate sexual energy. Then when I'm looking at these two cards together, this person might be wanting to take things forward because they want to get in bed with you. Just saying. Huh? 5 comes along with the Sun card and the 9. Again, very anxious energy. Can we have the last card, please? Leo's out there. Can we have the last card, please? They might be fantasizing about you. Leo's out there. Can we have the last card, please? This one. Ooh, 3 of Wands again. It's the same 2 cards you saw me shuffling. You've got the 7 of Swords though. It's like hook or crook. You want this to work out. Okay? Like one way or the other. Because 7 of Swords is a very, I want to say a manipulative energy. Which is interesting now. Could you clarify the 7 of Swords here, please? This one. That card. That card is like the transition. one way or the other, you want this to come true. All right. Seven of Swords. What do you want to tell me here with the Seven of Swords, please? Four of Cups. Ace of Wands. Hierophant. There is something this person could be hiding as well. Which is a weird energy. Leos, okay. I don't understand that part. Because Ace of Wands and the Hierophant could be, making things solid. It could be a commitment, but Four of Cups. Could you explain to me these cards? The Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands along with the Hierophant. What are you trying to tell me here? Judgment. Could you explain to me what are these cards about? The Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands along with the Hierophant. Just one. Looking at the Chariot, the Devil's energy, Five Cups. I think something did not work out for them in the past. Is that the Knight of Swords? Okay. There is this energy of crying over spilled milk. Earlier as well, the Sun card, I noticed that card, but I put it back in while I was speaking with you. It was the Sun card along with the Five Cups. I did not, if you go back a little bit back, you will see me showing that cards, but I did not speak about them because I was in the middle of shuffling. So there is something which this person could be hiding from you, because just before I pulled out the Seven of Swords, okay, these last three cards, just go back, there was a Sun along with the Five Cups, okay, so it's like that is something which they're hiding from you. It's like they want the Devil's energy along with the Chariot. They want to be in control. I still don't get it. This person could be already married, but they could want to have a relationship with you, like a potential something there, something toxic as well. Like they are, when I kept speaking about, while I was shuffling, I kept speaking about, because I was picking up that energy fantasizing about you. Okay, wanting to sleep with you. Okay, they want to get a control over this other person that they're fantasizing, because this is a sexual energy, this is a toxic energy. Okay, they want to be in charge. But Five Cups. What are you trying to tell me about this person? With that Seven of Swords, what are you trying to tell me about? I'm just going to stop here with the Five Pentacles. They might have some kind of a separation going on. Okay. Could you explain to me what is a Seven of Swords? What are you trying to tell me with the Seven of Swords? Just one. Again, the Five Pentacles. They might be going through a separation. Okay? They're hiding it from you. Okay, there is a time out when I'm looking at the Four of Swords as well. Time out. Ten of Cups. This is what? Ten of Cups. The marriage is what they're hiding, because Ace of Wands and the Hierophant, they could be already be married and they're hiding this from you. So you could be like, a rebound situation. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? See, Two of Swords, there is a decision you have to make. They're heartbroken. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords, that's what I'm saying. Something ended for them. Empress. This is about the woman. This is what they're hiding. They already have an empress. Things ended or they're going through some kind of a separation. Okay? Like nothing much is happening there and they want to, you are the rebound. That's fucked up. That's it. I'm not going to ask for a guidance because it is pretty much, you should know what you should be doing. Just, it's not worth your time. That's it. I wish you the very best. This is Marishi Yamachar Shaloka. Until next time. Bye bye.